and we're about to do some exciting stuff. I realized I probably should have got all my stuff together before I started this stuff, but hey, here we are. We got work to do. This is just my normal, every day. You guys right now, you're not gonna get to see, the edited out parts where I was walking around and looking for paper towels, and the parts where I was looking around for my crescent wrench, and the part where I was looking for my pliers, and the part where I thought that I had everything organized and ready to start this job, and now I have no clue where anything is. Y'all, is this thing even working? Is this thing even working? Do I need to go out here and adjust the Wi-Fi or something? Because I'll be honest with y'all, I haven't seen not a single comment come through. So I'm gonna stand here by the outdoors. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on. My Wi-Fi is on. Is it clear? Can somebody tell me at least, is it clear? Or is just nobody want to join me? Nobody wants to work. That's the problem. Okay, thank you everybody. Now everybody's coming here. Sheesh, y'all, what the heck were y'all doing? What the heck were y'all doing? Just sitting there just looking at me or something? Y'all are supposed to say hi or, hey, we're here, something. Sheesh, y'all, that's creepy. That's creepy if y'all are all just sitting there looking at me. Y'all, that's weird. Sheesh, say something. Say something. Y'all, today has been a great day. And right now we're about to get our sink installed, the drain installed, and I want to do that with you guys live so y'all can see the real struggles of a plumber, because I am now a self-certified plumber, y'all. Let me just show you. Let me just show you what a self-certified plumber I am. Huh? How about that? How about that? I know that's silver and those are black, but guess what? All we got to do is get us a black cover and a black candle. But, oh, I have the water turned off. But now whenever we turn on our well, we don't have water just pouring out of here, y'all. We have a good functioning shower. We have great water pressure. Everything is where it needs to be, good and tight. It does not wiggle. It does not wobble. Well, that might a little bit, but I got to put one more brace on the back of that anyway. But y'all, it's looking good. What I want to do with you guys, what I would like y'all to join me in doing is this. This right here, y'all. What I've already done is I've disconnected the P-trap. I need this. I've disconnected the P-trap. And so that means that we are ready to move our sink. We have our new drain right here. You see how much bigger around. Look at how much bigger around that drain is than the old drain. See? So that's how that's going to fit. That's going to fit really good in there. But before we do that, we got to caulk around the counter. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. But before we do that, we got to unscrew these handles. Well, this handle. And that's why I was frantically searching for the paper towels. Let me see if there's a way. Is there a way? Can y'all tell me? Is this better? Here, hold on. Let me set y'all where I can set you. Where I can set you good. And you tell me, does it, we don't want to push any buttons. That's always my problem whenever I do this, is I start pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons right now on my phone. I'm pushing all kind of buttons. Okay, I think we're good. Is this okay? Is this okay? Can y'all see? Let me know, because once I walk on the other side of this camera, we're going to be moving and grooving, and we're going to be working. Y'all, we got to be working because it is hot. It's hot, y'all. I turn off the AC so I can talk with y'all and work with y'all, and y'all aren't here to, in the background. That would just not be cool. So anyhow, y'all, I've gotten all my stuff together, and what we will do, thank y'all for telling me it looks good. We will squeeze in here. We'll open up our cabinet so it's not in our way. And the first thing we're going to do is get some paper towels ready. Because as much as I've tried to open up the faucet over there, we're still going to have water come out of this faucet right here whenever we unscrew it. It's going to happen, y'all. It's just part of it. And it's going to get all over the wall. And it's going to get all over everything, y'all. But it's okay. Because we're going to fix it right now. And we'll never have to do this again. Okay, and here it... Hello? Hello? Maybe it's not going to leak at all. That would be even better. Sheesh, how long is this thing? Come on. Ah! 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 It's leaking everywhere! It's leaking everywhere. We can try to do our best, but sheesh. Sheesh, y'all. Okay. Now that everything is soaking wet, my whole roll of paper towels is soaking wet. Everything is wet. Everything is wet. Okay. Now hopefully we can just lift our sink out of here with no problems. Everything is disconnected on the bottom. And so we don't got to worry about that. And we should be able to just very carefully... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Did I take these? I didn't take these off last time. I didn't take those off. I was able to do this way. There we go. Oh, I know what we'll do. That's not going to work if we do that. Okay, y'all. Let me get the sink out of here. And then we will get started as a group. We'll get started as a group. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good to me. Okay, y'all. I'm coming. Are y'all doing all right? Let's make sure you are doing all right. Y'all doing all right real quick? We can talk for a moment. Like I said, it's hot, and I'm not against taking breaks. Uh-oh, what are y'all talking about? I feel like y'all are talking about stuff that I have no idea what you're talking about. And sometimes it scares me. Because there's no telling. No, ma'am, I don't see where it went. But somebody asked me, does this sink have a overflow drain? No, it does not. It does not have an overflow drain. So that just means be careful. That just means be careful. Is all that means, y'all. No need to worry. Okay. So here's the problem, y'all. I'm scared if... Let me see something. I'm scared if I silicone this first, then that's going to give me problems. That's what I'm scared of. I think what I'll do is I'll silicone it after. I'll have room on the bottom where the actual, caulk gun needs to come back here and get in here to silicone. So I think what we'll do is we'll work on this first. We'll work on the actual drain, and we'll get the entire sink set. And then we'll worry about caulking and making everything pretty. Y'all ignore my little mess I got going on out here. It is a little mess. I do understand. Why didn't you drywall behind the shower? That's one of them questions that is just... That's just one of them questions that is just not even necessary. Why didn't you drywall behind the shower? Can anybody answer that, please? So I don't have to say it again. Can anybody please answer that first so I do not have to answer it again? Why haven't we done this? I'll just say it again. We're not there yet. We're just not there yet. I mean, my gosh. Why don't we have a light bulb in here? Why ain't it taped and floated yet? Why ain't it painted? Aren't you gonna paint? Someday we will, y'all, I promise you. We'll have drywall behind the shower. Everything. Okay, so let's see. I might need my plumber's putty first. I got it right there. But let me see first. So a lot of people use silicone for this. And yes, that would work. But I like to think that I'm probably a little bit more old school, y'all. I'm probably just a little bit more old school. And you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Let's get us out some putty here. I like this stuff here. Oh! I got him, y'all. I got him. I don't know what his problem was coming over here buzzing at me like that. But I got him. He wasn't about to come over here doing all that bzz, trying to sting me kind of mess. I wish I could see what y'all are saying. Let's try to... You want to set this up differently? I want to set this up differently. Okay, let's set this up differently. How can we do this? Let's just click this button, and then y'all be on this side. And then, hold on, y'all. I'm going to lower y'all down. I think I've lowered you too much. But hold on, I'm going to get closer. I'm going to come closer to you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm closer. Okay, can y'all see? I'm going to tilt you up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, I'm pushing buttons. Oh, no, it's still pushing buttons just repeatedly. I don't like that. Okay, it's not pushing. Oh, here, hold on. I can fix this. There you go, Debbie Russell. Miss Debbie Russell is now a moderator, y'all, so y'all better watch it. Y'all better watch it now. Miss Debbie Russell is a moderator. I think I'm applying an excess amount of plumber's putty. But I'll tell you one thing for certain. It ain't gonna leak. So here's our plumber's putty. We put it around the bottom of our drain. And now we can grab our sink and we can probably work with it up right here like this. And we'll kind of get it pushed down in its hole. And then we will grab this washer. What way did this go? Did it go like this? Or did it go like this? Oh. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's probably not that big of a problem. Oh, this goes up. This little angled spot goes up because it's going to slip up into this thing here. And so let's get this little plastic thing started up there as far as we can get it. Oh, yeah! That's perfect. Okay. Now we'll get our metal washer. Y'all let me know if I'm doing something horribly wrong. Oh, y'all can't even see. Y'all can't even see. Oh, thank you, Mr. Doug. Mr. Doug told me it's the first way. Yeah, that's the way I got it put on there. That's good. That's the way I got it put on there. Well, now I've tilted y'all up, and you can't see jack diddly. Okay, here we go. I'll put y'all right here like this. And then we'll get this, and we will put it on here. And then I got a crescent wrench right over there that I'm going to use. And we'll get this thing real good. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I can get it as far as I can by hand, and then we'll go into the crescent wrench. You know what? Let's just go into the crescent wrench. I'm gonna pray that that does not fall over and break our brand new spanking drain. Just for one moment, I need it to just be okay. For just a moment. Okay. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That didn't fit. That didn't fit. Oh no, 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 no. It's okay, y'all. We got something right here. We got this right here. And we're going to put it on there. Uh-oh. We're going to put it on there. We're going to give it a spin. We're going to try to hold it to where nothing else spins. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all. We're going to be looking good. Crikey. Y'all know how hard it is to do tedious things while someone is staring at you? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I love going live and stuff, but it like puts so much pressure on you, y'all. Like if you can't find your crescent wrench, or you can't find your pliers, or you know, if something silly is happening, or just there could be a million different things that could happen during a live. It's very scary. All right, let's look at this. Something. It looks like something with our something's not right with our O-ring that we just now put in there. So let's take this back out a little bit. And let's fix that O-ring before we do all this and then have a leak. That would be absolutely wild to me, to do all this and then have a leak. There we go. There we go. There we go, y'all. That is how that needs to be seated. Down in there. Just like that. Let's pull this up. There. It got kind of flipped around, and so it wouldn't seat all the way down in the drain where it needed to. Now we should be good. All right, bear with me while I tighten this up again. It won't be long now, and we'll be carrying it in there to actually install it. I'm ready to install this bad boy, and we will have a fully completed bathroom. I went to Lowe's this morning. I'll tell y'all this story real quick, and you'll actually see it. You'll actually see it in my video tomorrow. But I'm telling you, I can't catch a break at Lowe's. I don't know if I go there too much. I don't know if I ask for too much. I don't know if I'm difficult. That could be. That very well could be. It could be that I'm just difficult. But I go to Lowe's this morning, and I get there about 6:20. Okay, I get there about 6:20 this morning, and I have all my stuff ordered, and it's all ready for pickup. It's been ready for pickup since yesterday. Since yesterday. I tried to go yesterday and get it, but I pulled into Lowe's at like 8:20, only to find out that they closed at 8 o'clock. And so I couldn't get my stuff. And so I go this morning real early, and it should all be ready, right? It should all be ready. Well, I walk over to the pickup counter, and I tell them I'm here to pick up my order, and I see it all, and it's sitting right there on the cart. You know, there's hardly anybody in Lowe's. That's why I wanted to go so early. But they get my countertop and they put it on the cart. They get the sink and put it on the cart. They get the cabinet, and the cabinet's like over like underneath this little, you know, they got shelves, and the cabinet's up underneath the shelf. Well, the lady goes over there, and I'll just show you. The lady goes over there, and she grabs the side of the cabinet and starts dragging it across the floor. And she's dragging it across the floor towards the cart. And I'm like, you know, it frustrated me, but I'm nice. And I said, ma'am. You know, she wouldn't even listen to me. Ma'am, turn around, doggone it. I said, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. But, you know, this is our kitchen cabinet. Could you please not just like be jerking it across the floor, dragging it across the floor? Like, they're not, you know, the most, anybody who knows cabinets, especially those cabinets at Home Depot and Lowe's, they're not the most high quality built things. And if you're too rough with them, they'll break. A cabinet is made to open a door and shut a door, and open a door and shut a door. The sides are very weak. The back is very weak. Most of the time through the back, you got pipes running through them, and you got all this stuff running through the back of your cabinets, right? I say, ma'am, please don't drag the cabinet like that. Okay. And she pulls it again, and the side of it pops off, and the back of it goes falling over. It just broke. Like, literally, she jerked our cabinet right in half. Right in front of me. Right in front of me after I said, ma'am, please stop dragging it like that. And she pulled it again, and it broke, and the dang back of the cabinet fell over and fell onto the ground. And I'm just looking at her. Like, at this point, I'm raging mad. Now, I'm not showing it. I just know that this is how Lowe's is. This is just how these people are, y'all. It's just what they do. And so, she looked at me, and she said, oh, that has nothing to do with me pulling on it. I said, huh? She said, yeah, that breaking, the back breaking and falling over, that has nothing to do with me pulling on it. And I said, huh? What? What do you mean? It wasn't just there and then it just magically fell over, lady. You were pulling it like this. And I told you, hey, stop. And you didn't stop, and then it broke in half, and then you said, no, this has nothing to do with me pulling it over here. This has nothing to do with it. This had nothing to do with me. Okay, I told her. I said, ma'am, I'd like a different one. Oh yeah, I'll go get you another one. And so there she goes. There she goes, right? She's gonna go get me another one. She disappears. Well, she walks off and she leaves my sink sitting there. She leaves my countertop sitting there, and I had some plumbing stuff. I replaced the shower valve today. And she left to go get a cabinet. And so I had to go find another lady and say, ma'am, listen, this lady just jerked my cabinet in half, and all my other stuff is sitting right here. At least At the very least, I could grab this stuff, you know, the countertop, the sink. I could go take all this stuff and go start putting, and I can start laughing. Hold on, y'all. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? What happened? What happened? Why did I lose you? Are we back? Oh boy. Okay, good. We're back. We're back. Ashley says we're back. Okay, where was I? What did I just say? What did I just say? Sorry. What part were we at? Anyway, what happened was I left. I went to the pickup counter and my cabinet was still not there. Okay? Mr. Frank, doggone it. I went to the pickup counter. Hold on, let me get y'all set back up so we can continue our story. Apparently Elon Musk said that I've been on the internet for too long. I've been live streaming long enough, Elon says. And he wants me off the interweb. Anywho, what I was trying to say, okay, anyway, so I went back inside and I went up to the counter and I still did not have a new cabinet there. And I knew that the lady that was helping me was out in the parking lot. And so I took it upon myself to find a cart. And I found a cart. And I walked back to the... Oh, great. Y'all are going to talk about things that we didn't mean to talk about. I was just talking about Starlink. I was just talking about my Wi-Fi. That's like if you talk about Subway sandwiches. Are you guys going to start talking about the owner of Subway? Sheesh. Sheesh, y'all. Y'all are looking for something. Y'all are digging. That's called digging. Isn't it called digging? No, that's not called digging. Fishing? Fishing, maybe? Anyway. Wait, did we lose our live again? Did we lose our live again? Anyway, y'all, I'll just keep on telling my story. I might be telling it to nobody. But I'll tell you my story, and if you don't hear it, you'll hear it on tomorrow's video. Oh, stirring the pot. Okay, good. Anyway, so I went inside, I got a cart, and I walked all the way to the back of Lowe's, and I found the cabinets myself. I just went ahead and just found out where they were myself, and I took my cart back there, and I loaded up a cabinet. Meanwhile, I'm loading up a cabinet and employees are just walking right by me. They don't care that there's somebody trying to struggle and load a cabinet. And I'm like, okay, great. You know what? Whatever. I'm capable of doing this myself and I don't like talking to people, so I'll just do this myself. And so I loaded up my cabinet and I walked out the front door. I loaded up my cabinet and I strolled right on out the front door. And the other lady that had wheeled my stuff out before, y'all remember the second lady, she opened the door for me. She said, bye, sir. Have a great day. And I said, thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. I didn't steal it. I had paid for it already. I had paid for it. Then she was getting another one. She disappeared. I went and got it myself. That is not stealing. That is not stealing. I had paid for my stuff, and it's nowhere written that I have to wait for someone who's incapable of getting it to get it for me. Okay, so whatever. I went and got my cabinet, and I'm walking through the parking lot, and all of a sudden I hear, sir, stop, sir. I said, no, ma'am, I ain't stopping. I said, no, ma'am, I've been here since 6:20. It's about 7:40, and I had a curbside pickup, and I'm walking through the store shopping for myself after you broke my cabinet. I'm not stopping. I'm not coming back in the store. I got my items and I'm going to work. Sir, no, you don't understand. I said, no, ma'am, you don't understand. You better do what you need to do out here in this parking lot because I got stuff to do. I'm not waiting around for y'all. Sir, I just got to tell you, I am so sorry. I wasn't able to lift the cabinet by myself. I said, okay, but that still doesn't make it right. You left to go get a cabinet. You could have told me, hey, sir, come help me get your cabinet. You know, we can load you up a new one. Instead, you left, walked past 10 guys that were working, standing there in the aisles, chit-chatting with each other, and you disappeared, and then you returned to your normal duty of carrying bags through the parking lot. You did not ever attempt to go get my cabinet. I said, that doesn't make it right. She said, well, I just gotta let you know too, that I was not gonna give you that cabinet, the cabinet that we already had up there. I wasn't gonna give that one to you because it was already broken. That's why the back fell off. I said, ma'am, now you're lying to me. Now you're lying to me. If that cabinet was broken and you weren't going to sell it to me, you wouldn't have started dragging it across the room to whenever it broke. You would have said, sir, we're sorry. This cabinet they brought up here is not right. We got to get you another one. Don't worry about it. Sheesh, that's Lowe's, y'all. That's Lowe's. Let me flip y'all around and we're going to finish installing this bad boy right here. Let me make sure I can get it in with the drain. And, well, you know what? I'm not going to glue it yet until we make sure, well, yeah, we can glue it, y'all. We can glue it. Let's get this in here and see if we can work it in there. Between our handles and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, I did it somehow. Okay. This is where it's going to go. This is where it's going to go, right here. Right here, right here. I can still get my caulk gun back here. Nobody worry. We're going to put backsplash. Everything will be A-okay. Let's get our excess putty out from around the top of this. This just don't need to be on there. Don't need to be on there, y'all. Let's get our drain put up. Okay. At this point, we should glue down our sink. So I'll let y'all tell me, do y'all want to glue it down right now together? Or do y'all want to hook up the P-trap and make sure that nothing leaks and then let me glue it on by myself? Or do y'all want to glue it down together? I'm going to let y'all answer that for me. I'm just waiting while I wait. I'll find my drink, 'cause I'm so thirsty. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can't find it. All right, let's do this. Everybody's saying, let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. But I don't know where my drink is. I'm thirsty. It's okay. It's okay, y'all. I don't need water. I'm not weak. I'm not weak. I don't need water. What in the world? Y'all, look at this. I got a New York caulk buddy. I got me a New York caulk buddy. What the heck is this thing? I've never seen one of these. I got it taped on here pretty good. No, I've never seen a caulk buddy before. That's pretty cool though. It's like you put it on your finger, or no, you don't put it on your finger. Well, I'm not exactly sure how this thing, maybe you just hold it like this and you do it on your edges. It'll make pretty lines, but anyway, we're not worried about that. Y'all want to make sure the sink don't leak before we glue it down? Let's make sure. Let's make sure right quick. We'll get this bad boy. Hold on, can y'all see? I need to make sure y'all can see good before I'm just down here working. Y'all can't even see nothing. Okay. All right, y'all, let's, what we're going to do, we're going to hook up the P-trap. Then we're going to fill it up with water, like just fill up the sink, the bowl with water. And we'll see what happens, I reckon. We'll first put on our nut and our washer. We'll put this down in here like that, and we'll slip this up on there. Now these just need to be tightened. That's beautiful. This is beautiful. We'll get them all tightened down real good, y'all. Okay, everything is so solid. I guess what we can do is we can really just turn on the sink and see what happens. We gotta, let's put back on our little nozzle thing right here. I'm gonna put new tape on this, but for right now, we're just gonna get water in the sink. Oh, are y'all still down there? Y'all need to come back up here with me. Hold on, y'all. Y'all need to come back up here with me. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh, what happened? I want to see what happened. What did Mary say? What is this? Oh my gosh! KJ! KJ, thank you! KJ, thank you! Jake, your house is coming along amazingly. You're amazing. Do this all by yourself. Doing this all by yourself. This is a house that is going to be blessed for many generations. God bless you and God bless your family. KJ, thank you. Thank you, KJ. Seriously, thank you. I wish, y'all, here's my only thing, y'all. I wish that there was a way that I could repay every single one of you. Honestly, I really do. I really do. It makes me feel guilty every single day, y'all. Y'all, it makes me feel guilty. I just don't know what I could ever do to repay y'all. This morning we went to Lowe's and we were able to get, our kitchen sink, our cabinet for our kitchen. We bought a refrigerator. We got a countertop. We went and got, the couple pieces of sheetrock that we need to finish, like 5 pieces to finish. And that's all because of you guys, y'all. That's all because of the t-shirts and all because of y'all. Well, today the electrician was supposed to come. I haven't heard from him. So he might not be coming today, but he'll be coming this week. Fuentes, the sheetrock guy, will be here to start everything on Wednesday, I believe. And we couldn't have done any of this, y'all, without y'all donating on the fundraiser. So I'll just like to say it to y'all right now before we even talk about it anymore. Is just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I tell Honey all the time, like, I don't know what to say other than thank you. Like, I want to finish this sink. I don't want to cry. But I just, I feel guilty because we don't deserve this, y'all. And that's all I can say is thank you. Our sink's hooked up, y'all. Y'all, let's walk outside and turn on the well, and I'll show y'all the shower too. We'll look at the sink together, and we should be just about done in this here restroom. Let's make sure this is off. Good. I want to bring y'all with me, but I don't want the signal to go out. I want to bring y'all with me, but I don't want the signal to go bad. I don't know how far I can walk with this. Let's just do it. Let's just do it together. Y'all just do it together. Oh my gosh, I see a blue. I see a blue Gatorade right here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I see a blue Gatorade. It's right here. Oh yeah. It's about half gone and it's hot. But it's a blue Gatorade nonetheless. I'll take it. I'll take it, y'all. I'll take it. That's good. That's good stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. Okay, so if you turn on the well, and it doesn't turn on, like it doesn't start running, then that's a good sign. That means that nothing is leaking. Okay, well, not leaking, but it means that water is not running. Like if the bathtub was running right now, before we put in that cartridge, the bathtub would be running, but you hear it's just silent. That's good, and that's what we're listening for. These valves are off, so we're not worried about this right now. Can I turn on the flash? Okay, here we go. There's the old Flash Bandicoot. You want to see our shower real quick? I can show you our shower turn on real quick. Let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see the shower real quick, and then we'll jump back over to this and fill it up. But now that we got the water on, let's just double check everything again. Which I've been doing this for days, but I'm just scared because we're literally about to cover it. We're about to cover it. This is all stuff I did today. All these connections, this valve, stub out. There's our old one laying on the ground right there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Let's move this right here. And we have hot water. And we have hot water. Nothing is coming out, but we don't have nothing. Why don't we have nothing? Why don't we have nothing? It's because we have a cartridge in there now. And whenever we pull it, woo! Woo! Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, y'all, we're looking good. We're looking good. Y'all remember before it would come out of the shower head and the faucet at the same time. And I wish you could feel it, but this water's hot. The water's hot. It's hot, y'all. If you're hot, you're hot. If you're not, you're not. If you're hot, you're hot. If you're not, you're not. Whoop! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! My plumbing ventures are coming to an end. Uh-oh. Let's turn on our... How did that get so dirty? That was my fault. Let's turn this on. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. We got our valves on here. Let's shut this. Whoop! Whoop! Oh yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Even with the cold all the way on, that hot water is still very hot. Oh, shoot, Talkie. You can make ramen noodles in that. There ain't no doubt about it. You can make ramen noodles in that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not a drip, y'all. Not a drip. We did it. We did it. Did you see how fast it drained? Look at the suction. Hold on. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Y'all, the suction is just shoo, shoo. It gets out of there so quick. It gets out of there so quick. And you know why it does that. Now, we're not going to overflow this. Y'all remember it's on, okay? We're not going to overflow it. Y'all remember it's on. But the reason why it drains so fast is because it's coming out of here, you know, and it's going down, and all that air that would be constricting your pipe and not letting it flow is going shoop, is going up, and it's flowing out, y'all. It's going up, up, and out. No leaks. Oh, shoot. Yeah! Yeah, y'all! Look, hold on. We're going to do this again. Where's that water coming from? Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, that was from me. That was just from me earlier. Hold on. I'm going to make sure. Okay. Yeah, that was just from me. Y'all don't worry about that water down there. That couldn't have been me. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think it might be leaking out of here or something. I don't know. I can't tell. It might be leaking out of here, but I know that because I need to put tape on it and everything. But anyway, y'all, how do I know? I think it's good. I think it's good, y'all. You want to see how fast? Watch how fast this water will drain out of this sink. Y'all, it's amazing how fast it is. Let's count it. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that. It's like, it don't go no faster than that, y'all. It cannot go no faster than that. That's awesome. That's awesome. It can't get no faster. Can't get no faster. It can't get any better. We did it. I ain't gluing down that sink. Ain't no way I'm going to pull that back up and glue it down. No way. We got it in there. We ain't pulling it out and gluing it back down. Absolutely not. I'm going to tell everybody, don't touch it. You don't need to touch the sink. There's no reason to touch the sink. Don't touch it. I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to glue it down. Y'all, are we good? My plumbing, it's sad. This is bittersweet. This is a bittersweet ending. I'm about to jump over to sheetrock. I'm not going to do that with y'all. I'm just going to start doing it because I gotta hurry. Especially now because I've taken a long time to do this. What was I about to say? Oh, it's bittersweet because y'all know that my most favorite job out of this entire house, out of everything we did, out of demo, out of sheetrock, out of insulation, out of flooring, out of everything, out of every single job that we did around here, my most favorite job has been the plumbing. And more so, to be exact, the drain side of plumbing. Okay? The water coming in from the well, the water coming in, is not nearly as exciting as making all of the water go out. And it's very hard to explain. But that, I'm going to tell y'all, I am so thankful. I am so thankful for that Mr. Doug taught me all this stuff about plumbing, because I'll tell you this. It makes me laugh. It literally makes me laugh watching that water go out of that sink. Okay? It makes me laugh, and it makes me smile, and it makes me happy, because I have never, ever, 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 ever in my life seen a sink, seen a bathtub. Heck, I've never seen a hole popped in a pool drain as fast as that sink. That is awesome. That is literally amazing how fast that water can just be full, and we watch it just zooming, y'all. Zooming. Whew, we did it. I loved every minute of installing the septic. I loved it. I loved it. I love gluing pipes together. I love using that stupid purple primer that's probably not even necessary. But I love it, y'all. I love plumbing. And I'm sad I don't get to do any more. And I've told Pop. And I want y'all to bombard him. Okay, this is what I'll tell you right now. I want you to bother him. I want you to bother him. Because, listen, we're going to be moving soon. My hard work is over. Literally, my hard work is over. Okay? We're like buttoning up this place. Like, we're done. We're done. Okay, I'm going to say it now. We're done. All of the hard stuff, all of the exciting stuff is done. Okay, now it's time to make it pretty. Now it's time to make it pretty. Okay? And I don't care about making it pretty. I could care less. Well, I like it to be pretty. But that's not my vision, y'all. My vision is that we come in here and we're going to turn on some handles and our sink is going to supply water and is going to drain. And my concern is that we come in here and we flush our toilet and that our waste is going to go where it needs to go and that it's not going to back up. My worry is that we can turn on the switch and the light's going to come on. My worry is that we have a good level, solid, interlocked floor to walk on that's not going to rock and creak and pop and break. I could care less how it looks. I could care less about the paint color. I could care less about the appliance color. I could care less about the ceiling color. I could care less about the color on the outside. I just want it to function beautifully. I don't care if we got the ugliest cabinet in the world, this ugly blue cabinet. I don't care if it's the ugliest one you ever seen, because sitting on top of it is the fastest draining sink that you've ever seen in your life, y'all, and it's amazing. And we have great... Sorry, I don't know why that guy don't want me on the internet over a certain amount of time. He needs to leave me alone. He needs to leave me alone. Maybe I missed a bill. Maybe I missed a bill. We're back, right? It was fast that time. We were fast. We were fast, right? Anyway, what I was saying is we might have the ugliest blue cabinet you've ever seen. But we have the fastest draining sink, and we have great water pressure. And we have great insulation, and we have great sheetrock, and we have great floors. I'm proud of this place. I'm really, 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 really proud of this place. Yes, Mr. Doug said, let's do some electric. Yes, y'all, the electrician, like I said, was supposed to come over today. But what we're going to do, I'm going to finish hanging up sheetrock today. Well, at least most of it. I probably won't get all of it done. But between today, tomorrow, and the next day, I will get all the sheetrock done. And then what I'm going to do is Mr. Doug is going to teach me how to wire plugs. He's going to teach me how to wire all of these plugs. And I don't know how. I have no idea how. Let's just look at this. I'm going to get this all pulled out so that way Mr. Doug, since he's in here, he can take a screenshot of these wires. And that way, whenever we talk later, we will have something good to reference and to talk about. Hold on. Okay. Hey, this don't look good here. Hey, what is this? Hey, what the heck is this? What is this? Why we got a wire nut over this piece of copper? No, Mr. Doug, don't say this looks perfect. I'm not an electrician, but I tell you right now, that ain't right. That ain't right, y'all. That ain't right. I don't know what that is. That ain't right. Okay, well, Doug said it's perfect. But why? No, I understand it's a bare copper wire. I get that. I've just never seen it go through a cap like that, through a nut like that. I've never seen that before. I've only seen them, come off like this. Like you see, this one is just a brass wire. But yeah, I've never seen it. That's connecting all the grounds and giving you a ground. Oh, cool. Yep, shows you how much I know. I seen somebody say, wait, you already have electric because you have hot water. You have a hot water heater, you already have it. No, well, we do. So we have two plugs. So let me show you. We have this breaker here that goes to something. So this is our hot water heater. This is our water heater. And this is our actually our refrigerator plug. Okay, so you see this one is our refrigerator. So that actually goes, it's powering the Wi-Fi. Right now it's over there. It's right there. That plug right there is the only one that works in this house. So that plug, and then the water heater is just directly wired into the box over here. So in order to turn that off and on, you got to do that. Oh, Miss Debbie, I know you're joking. Miss Debbie, I know you're joking. She said, get Pawpaw to come out and look. He knows about electricity. No, Miss Debbie. You do not trust Pop to wire your house. You do not. No. You know what? I think I'd rather Ben come over and try to wire up our house before Pop did. Yeah. I would rather Ben come over and wire it up before Pop ever even thought about it, y'all. What's up, Shmorio? Annabelle? Myra? I don't know what Miley's doing. There's the old antique. And then there's Fern and Lucy. And then little lady, oh God. He's wiring his new place. No, talk him out of that. Someone talk him out of that. Sheesh, y'all, that's not good. Pop's wiring it up himself. He's just gonna do it himself. No. I'm done, y'all. I'm done here today. I'm getting out of here. Well, no, I'm not getting out of here because I got to hang up sheetrock. I don't want to hang up sheetrock. You guys ever know that you have to do something, you just don't want to do something? I'm going to make a deal. I'm going to make a deal with myself. Okay? We're going to leave this open for 24 hours. Well, not quite 24, but we're going to leave this open until tomorrow. Just because, just listen to me. I know if it's not leaking already, it might not, but I'm just going to make sure that all of the air is flushed out of the lines. There's water sitting on our connections. And I'm going to at least give these, until tomorrow morning. And the connections down here around the valve, I'm going to at least give those until tomorrow morning. If nothing is leaking tomorrow morning, I will go ahead and cover this wall. My question for you is, since I'm not going to, why is this thing zoomed in or something? Yeah, I feel like it's zoomed. I feel like this thing is just zoomed in, y'all. I don't know why it's so zoomed in, but it's zoomed in. Okay, hold on, let's look at this. Okay, so, I would put insulation in here for sound, right? I need to put insulation in here for sound. Or would I not do that because this is where we have all of our plumbing? Okay, yes. So we need to put insulation in here for sound. And we already have insulation on the other wall for sound. And we have insulation on the outside wall. And so what I'm going to do, yes, very carefully. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to leave this open, like I said, at least until in the morning, just to be completely sure. Because once I cover it up, I'm not taking it out again. I'm not taking off another piece of drywall after I put it up. I don't care what's behind there or what's happening behind there. I'm not doing it. So I think today what I'll do, let's look at this. I don't know what to do, y'all. Everything's done in the kitchen. Is everything done in the kitchen? There's one little strip over here in the kitchen. And then there's that and that. Okay. So there's only little pieces in the kitchen. There's a little piece, a little piece, a little piece. I'm saying this because I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I really am. I'm tired. I think what I'll do today is probably this piece, and this piece. And that will finish the entire... Uh-oh. I think that I have exceeded my time on the internet, y'all. Let's just get off here. But anyway, I'm going to put up some pieces of sheetrock. I think I'm going to try to finish the hallway today at least. It's only like 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3. And I'm probably not going to do these long cuts over here. So let me go get 3 pieces of sheetrock. We'll put it up here and we'll call it a day. I've already measured, and this whole back wall here is only going to take 2. Well, 2 and a strip of sheetrock. So not too bad, y'all. Not too bad. That's all for this one. Bye, guys. Have a great day.